just in case anybody has questions. So, hi everyone. Okay, I am Erica. For those of you who don't know me, actually, and I'm just gonna call my girl Becca out over here. Becca and I started Team Truly You back in 2016. I signed up technically in 2015, but it was like the week of Christmas, and I didn't get my package until January of 2016. Becca and I started the 21 Day Fix. We did it completely wrong. We were like still eating diet food, and my husband hates me forever. No, I'm just kidding. It was a really bad time. He literally from the other room just yelled it was terrible. Because we didn't do it right. And I will be very honest with you and say that if we weren't coaching, we would have continued to do it wrong or quit. A lot of people buy the programs and just chalk it up as another at-home fitness program. They don't dive into the actual accountability that we provide. The most frustrating thing for me is when I sign somebody up and I'm so excited to help somebody and they never even log into my challenge tracker. And I'm like, So my job as a coach is to show people that they can be successful. It's not just another at-home program. It's not just all these crazy things that we have built up into our heads. As a coach, I literally get paid to show up for myself. Okay. Now that kind of is a lie. All right. Because you don't just magically get a paycheck that just comes into your bank account. Like, you got to do the work. But if you're putting in the work in the correct way and you're showing up for yourself in the correct way, you're going to receive a paycheck for that. And I don't know about you, but like my regular job, Madison Consolidated Schools, is not going to pay me for going to work out after school. Like, they're going to be like, good for you, but you probably should stay and do some more lesson plans, right? But Beachbody is. So the fact that you're showing up for yourself and you're buying these products, you're like, dang, like $160, like that's a lot of money. I'm going to interject here for just a second. I paid $160 and I got one freaking DVD set, one bag of Shakeology, and like none of the other resources, because that's how it used to be. Now you can literally pay that one-time fee and get all thousands of workouts for the whole year. And at the end of the year, you can decide, you know what? I don't have to do this anymore. And you're not stuck in anything, or it just auto renews for you for another $100. And then you get that for a whole nother year. So that's what's amazing about those workouts. You have access to everything. So let's say you see us doing Morning Meltdown and you're like, that looks weird. I do not want to do that program. But you're like, the work is coming out and that looks like it's so much more my jam. You have the option to do that. Or you can say, I've heard Erica say like 100 times she started with the 21 Day Fix. I'm going to start with the 21 Day Fix. You can do that too. So I'm pretty sure everyone that we're talking to on here right now is either just got their package. I know Amanda just got her package, or, hasn't started at all. And that's the cool place. I came on and Becca came on and Sierra, well, close, came on as coaches. Like, we hadn't done months and months and months of programs before we jumped in coaching. I know Tara too, who's on here. We just jumped in and like, we figured it out. So you don't have to know all the things. You don't have to be able to answer people's questions. Daisy, could you please stop? Thank you. Sorry, dog. You just have to be able to talk to people about what you are doing. And if they have a question about a product and you don't know the answer, we have this amazing, beautiful thing called FAQ that answers everything for you. You just literally type in your question and it like pops up the answer, or you contact your coach and they'll get you the answer as well. So I think that was my biggest scare coming into coaching, was like, I have to know all the things. I don't know all the things. What the heck am I going to do? I truly told my coach that the shakes were too expensive. I was only going to do them for a month. I thought about even returning them because they were so nasty the first time I made them. And 3.5 years later, I drink one every day. So I was wrong. I'll be the first one to admit that. But the way I truly can do this is because of coaching. I know I've told some of you already, but I literally max maxed out my credit card to start this. I remember looking at Patrick being like, I literally have exactly the amount left before it maxes to do this. And he was like, whatever. I was sweating for the wedding. He truly thought like it's just going to be another one of those things. And to be very honest, I did too. I had tried so many other things. And I just couldn't find anything that was like for me, that my heart like truly was behind. I don't know if you watch me post, but I don't have to go and think like, how can I make this stuff sound good? Or what am I going to post about today? Because I'm literally like, today I posted a picture of my daughter eating spaghetti and it has vegetables in it. And if I wouldn't be coaching, she probably would have had McDonald's cheeseburger again tonight. She had that last night, but #balance, right? You know, so I think that is the piece that for me, this was so much easier because you just talk about what you're doing. I have not. I asked people to send me questions. I haven't gotten any. If people have questions, just drop them in the chat or unmute. Sierra, Rebecca, do you have anything you think that I should hit before I go on? Anything that like scared you at the beginning? I thought Patrick was running in here like he had something he wanted to share with you.
I think that one of the yeah, Patrick, come share with us. The almonds scared you.
What am I scared about?
A handful of almonds as a snack that Erica forced you to eat. I think like the scariest thing going into it, like not just like diving headfirst and being like, hey, I'm a coach and I don't know what the heck I'm doing. But I think it was the fact that the expectation is like you share your journey. And that, and I mean, it's up to you how much or how little of it you share, but the expectation is that you share it because you want to show people that you can do it, whether you're a mom or you work this crazy news reporter job or you're a teacher or you're all of the things, like that you can do it. And with all the crazy going on, but like putting that out there is honestly so terrifying because at least it was to me. Now it's like normal. I sit there on my stories and just like, I told everybody about my day today. Like I cut my finger open on a wine bottle. I skinned my leg on my desk. Like I tell them all the nonsense. But when you talk about like the real stuff, like your struggles that you have, it honestly is just out there for judgment and out there for like, you don't know how people are going to react or respond or what the response is going to be. And that's scary. But I think you find a lot of strength in that and sharing your journey. And I think other people find a lot of inspiration through that. Of course, everybody's going, like, I'm going to be upfront. Everybody's going to have haters. There are going to be people that comment on your posts or they send you private messages. I guess I shouldn't say everybody. Not everybody's had that. But most people get some sort of negative reaction by someone, whether it's a stranger on Instagram or if it's your best friend who thinks you're being dumb for posting stuff. Like, it really doesn't matter because you're doing it for a bigger purpose. And I think that's the biggest thing I had to learn was I know I'm not doing this to be like, hey, watch me do this workout move every day because that doesn't really matter. Or except when I do something really cool, and then I'm like, hey, watch me do this cool jump because
I didn't die. You know?
I didn't break my whole body. But I think the fact that when you get those responses from people that are like, wow, I see you working out every day and I wish I could do that. And then that's like the seed that shows you that you're about to help somebody, you're about to inspire somebody. And so sharing is scary. It's always scary, even when you've been doing it for a while. But you kind of just learn to get over it. Like the people that are going to be negative to you or spreading that negativity, something's wrong in their life. And so that quote, hurt people hurt people. And those aren't the people that are going to be paying your bills. And those aren't the people that are going to be inspiring other people, but you are going to be doing that by sharing your story. So that was the biggest thing for me.
And I think for me, that's what helps me stay like accountable. Like if I know, if I don't post on my story, I know people that watch my story every single day are going to say something. Or like if I don't post for like a whole week, they won't say anything if I don't post for one day. But like if I were to not post for a whole week about my workout or like me falling
If Sierra hasn't fallen once in the week, then we know that something is off in her life. So.
Or like of me failing at some sort of move or something, then there's a problem. Or like they know that I'm not doing it if I'm not on there talking about it. So it's just my accountability too. Sometimes I'll post like, I really need to get up and work out. Like I did it today. Like I post on my way home from work that I haven't worked out. I really don't want to, that I need to, because I know if I put that on there, I'm going to feel bad.
Real guilty when we don't do it here in like 5 minutes.
Right. If I don't do it and I said I was going to do it, and then then my word means nothing, how do I expect other people to count on me if I can't count on myself to get my own workout done?
Absolutely. I think a really big piece of this is that like, I don't know if Tara can talk right now, but with Becca and,
can you hear me?
Oh yes. And Tara. Good. She's there. Okay. With Tara, Becca, and Sierra and I know all of them from a different place, but I would not be speaking to them. Nothing against them. Love them all, but I wouldn't be speaking to them daily without this opportunity. I wouldn't be checking in on them. I mean, Tara has 2 little boys and I feel like I know them, and I don't know, have I ever seen them in person? Like I don't know, I know like when Sierra is late to work. Like, is that weird? I don't know. But that is, to me, I think so cool. And the fact that we can get on here and like, I see them in their boxes and we're like joking with each other and you're probably like, these people are crazy. Like, that's just who we are. And when we get on team calls, yes, it's a business opportunity. Yes, you can make money. Those things are awesome. But these friendships, guys, I am in my first trimester of my second pregnancy, and it is like triple times harder than my first one. And I was not working out with my first because I didn't feel well. And I am on workout 47 and I'm going to do 100 because they're not going to let me not. Like, they may let me not tonight. Nope. See, they already said no, but they've got my back, and that's what coaching is about for me. Like there's a new program coming out and we're not all jumping on it right now. We're kind of all having a little bit of FOMO of that. Like we always do the new program like right away. And I was talking to Tara about this the other day. She's like, I think I'm struggling to talk about it because I'm not even going to be doing it right now. And like, that is what this group of people right here is for. Like, we're supposed to talk about our struggles. We're not supposed to have it all together or have this perfect life. Or guess what? Like, my daughter ate a Happy Meal last night. Oh, well, who cares? Like, I went on my Instagram story and I was like, yep, I'm that mom. I'm in the McDonald's parking lot. Because I really think that people think that coaches like have it all together. They never eat anything bad. They work out every single day. They get up every morning. Oh, wait, no, we hit snooze every morning. Like, I think that's the piece that, like, sorry, just crazy. I think that's the piece that a lot of people get twisted around, is that it has to be perfect. Daisy, you're going to have to go to the other room if you're going to keep doing whatever you're doing back there. What other questions do you have? Like, we can she walked away. We literally can go on and on and on and on and on for like hours, and I don't want to keep anybody that long. I definitely want to talk about next steps, but does anybody have any questions? Any other of the coaches on here have anything they want to add? Tara, do you have anything you want to add?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, definitely.
I think that for me, when I came on, I felt like I didn't know where to start.
Mm-hmm.
And then I felt like when I first started, all I was asking people was to join with me because I was just starting in my journey. So it was like me starting on a blank slate. So they were joining with me. I wasn't above them. I didn't do a lot of programs. And I feel like that's what really made me successful at the beginning, to make them feel like they're doing it with me and not like, you know what I mean? We're starting together on this journey. So that really helped me when I first started out. And pretty much Erica told me, you need to sign up 3 people this month. And then I was like, oh, okay. Don't know why. Didn't know, you know what I mean? And now I did that for 3 months and I earned my ticket to Summit for free. So like, I didn't have to know all the things. And for me, I am very OCD. And before I start things, I want to know everything. Where like with this, there's so much information to know that you can't know everything before you jump in. You just need to jump in, and you just need to ask people to join you and make it simple.
I love it. Definitely. I think we definitely overcomplicate it. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be very honest with you. The next person that signs up with me as a coach is getting a brand new system of how to start coaching, because I'm not going to lie to you. We used to send out like this packet that was this big, and then we changed it to like this training that had this many videos, and then it was this, and then it was that. It's just too much. And people come in and they freak out because it's so much information, which is great. But we're going to really be, we're going to help 3 people in your first month. We're going to make your money back. Boom. You're not going to be a social media pro unless you already are one. Then you can come teach me, and that would be fantastic. Definitely join our team. But we're not going to just throw up on you all of this information. We're going to take it step by step to help you become a successful coach, because I get overwhelmed really easily. I'm not going to lie to you. Right now, they're just piling stuff on us at school, and I literally have to leave at the end of the day because I can't sit in my classroom because I think about all the stuff that I have to do. Coaching needs to be your happy place to go, because a lot of us work other jobs and have other stuff going on. It needs to be the place that you go to get excited to talk to other people. Not, oh my gosh, I have to help 3 people this month and now I don't know what to do. You know, it's that fun place with this community and this environment of people that are going to motivate you to show up for yourself daily, to then help others do the same. And that's it. So I think that kind of leads right into next steps. Your next steps, if you are not already a coach or coach status, which means you could be what's called a discount coach, where you already signed up as a coach, but you aren't currently working the business. That's the first step. You need to get a coaching account. And the person who invited you to this call will get you set up with that if this is something that you're looking at doing. You will sign up with that. Then your coach will send you our new training. We will talk you through each step of the way. We're going to help you help 3 people within your first month. Like Tara said, our goal is to do that for 3 months in a row. Well, forever, but for 3 months in a row. So you could earn a free ticket. You would earn a free ticket to New Orleans to go with us. I've already bought my ticket. So we would love to see you there in New Orleans with us to have so much fun. And then it's just fun thing after fun thing after that. There's prizes, there's recognition, there's all kinds of other things that you can go after. But our goal is for you to make your money back, because I know that first investment looks like a ton of money. And as I already told you, I maxed out my credit card for it. And as soon as I swiped it, I was that person that was almost like, I got to back out. I'm not doing this. But I am forever grateful that I didn't do that. I stayed with it. And in January, it'll be 4 years. 4 years that I've been doing this. And I really, really thought that I was going to be a 1-monther. So that's all I have, unless anybody has any other questions. Anything? Okay. If questions come up, please shoot them at the coach that sent you here. I am really, really excited. We host weekly team calls. So normally these aren't coach opportunity calls, but they're just a team call where we get on, and most of the time we just work and listen to music. So we just kind of hang out. It's kind of like our girls' night out for the week, but it's like in your house still. So you like get a minute to like uncheck and then get right back to whatever you need to. So thank you so, so much for coming and spending 20 minutes with us. I truly appreciate it. I did record this, so if anybody missed it, they can check it out. And again, don't hesitate to send questions to us.